continue for longer time.
No, that's your talent. I'm zero in technical part and technology. It is all you.
No, ma'am.
फोन दीजिए दूसरे वाला फोन दो क्या हो गया बड़ा फोन लेके देना हैंग हो गया फोन
Good morning, ma'am. Morning, Nirja.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good to see
Good
you.
morning, Nirja ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Bimla ma'am, good morning.
Good morning. Who's that?
This is Ruma ma'am.
Oh, Ruma, yes. Ruma, thank you so much. Good to see all of you.
Yeah, ma'am, how are you?
I'm great. Good. I think we are missing the screen. Are we?
Who's,
Yes,
whom are
got
we?
it. Got it.
Ah. I think Swati,
Yes, ma'am.
you can start.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, good morning to all, Nasim James, and welcome to today's chapter Lily of Bihar State. Presents as a special event on this theme, Invest in Nursing, collaboration with NSSS. My name is Swati Patanwal, Assistant Professor, Government Nursing College, Jalon, UP. I am honored to be your Master of Ceremony for today. First and foremost, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our founder, patron, CCNSC, Dr. Survesh Nurullah Khan, ma'am, and Professor Binu Joyce, President Lily Chap. I would like to give me opportunity to be here and give this master of ceremony. Sir, please allow me to share slide, or you share slide, please.
Yes, madam. Yes.
So today is it's a lily chapter. So let us know little about lily. Lily is the 30th anniversary flower because it's seen as a flower
Madam, just
of
check now,
devotion.
madam. Now you are able to share.
Uh, yes, sir. Is it visible, ma'am?
It's only your name.
Yes, so Swati ma'am. Now we
Yes,
can
ma'am.
see. We
Okay.
can see.
Okay. So, the sweet and innocent beauty of the lily flower has given it's the association of fresh life and rebirth. So today it's the event as the our Invest in Nursing collaboration and inductees of our Lily chapter, Bihar State. Bihar State. So as we already welcome Dr. Survesh Khanna ma'am, our founder patron, and Vinay Joy sir, and today's Lily chapter secretary, Sir Dr. Sandeep Kadwasra sir. So this is, first of all, I would like to welcome our Bimla Kapoor ma'am. Welcome to our online family. We are excited to share our passion and knowledge with you. Before diving into the program, I would like to take a moment to welcome our today's special guest, Dr. Bimla Kapoor ma'am, to give us a time to be online and give it this time for this today's session. So I would like to request Bimla Kapoor ma'am to please give message to our today's session.
Do we start, Dr. Khanna?
Anji, she was supposed to talk about you first. As you requested, you have to go for unavoidable situation. Please.
Okay. I thank each one of you for being present here and welcome each one of you on this very important day. I call it important because it brings us back, what all we still need to do to see that the country progresses very well. Well, we have a patron with us who is always available during day and night. Thank you so much, Dr. Khanna, for being a motivator to every young nurse in the country. Dr. Binu always talks about sweet and small things, but very, very dynamic in his approach, in his quiet approach, and we are very proud of you, Dr. Binu. We have our secretary, Alka, who has been working very hard for the society. Also, all the members, Ruma had been always contributing a lot. So is Kuntala. So I think I will not take all the names because we have our chief guest present today will be speaking, and also the guest of honors. I just take this opportunity to see that all the members who are present here they have known these themes, the theme of today. Sorry, should I continue?
Yes, please do.
Okay. Because on the screen, some PPTs are coming.
Oh, he is just trying it.
Okay. Well, why I'm very happy to be present again on this occasion, especially today, because we are talking about investing in nursing today for the future or for tomorrow. Uh, I was just attending a very important meeting yesterday on leadership, leadership in nursing. We went through some exercises and found that there are so many things what we expressed. There are so many things what we are doing. What is the view of the family? What is the view of the doctors? What is the view of nurses? What is the view of the political people towards the nursing, We also found that how little investment is being done in nursing vis-a-vis. We are expecting so much from the nursing in all the fields, may it be teaching, may it be, clinical work. But we felt that it is high time that the government and others starts thinking very aggressively and assertively to invest in nursing. Now, when we talk about investing in nursing, we mean that it is not only, excuse me, in nursing education, it has also to be in the nursing services.
Yeah.
By nursing services, I mean the not only the pay package, which is of course very poor in our country, especially in the private sector, and everybody is concerned about it, but also we think about the facilities available in the clinical area. In the government clinical area, the nurse has to look after one nurse has to look after so many patients, but also the facilities are very little, hand washing facilities and other kind of facilities. Look at the continuing nursing education programs. It is being done in a pockets. There is so much of technological growth. There is so much of growth in the world, in terms of giving care to the patient. So we have to keep updating our nurses, not only in in the clinical area, but also the technology, what is getting advanced. Look at the AI. It will really help the nurses to come down and work more effectively for the patient care if the updating is done frequently. So is in nursing administration, because it is not that if I am the administrator, I don't need to grow, because the leadership styles are changing, the leadership approach is changing. So we need to really keep updating. We have to talk about transformation leadership, so that we are able to prepare the leaders before we vacate the seat, may it be government or private. Let us forget about why should I keep preparing the second level people. It is very important to prepare the second level and third level people in nursing leadership so that they are able to take over effectively. Also in nursing research, because it is research which is going to bring the essence of the nursing and see that we are able to definitely bring a change in the care of the patient, see that how we save the time, see that how we reduce the errors. So the research is very important, which needs to be continued. So it is highly required that the political body and also the people, they should think about not ignoring and muffling the budget for nursing, but investing very effectively. And it should not be just sanctioning, but giving the amount in the hands of nursing leaders so that they are able to implement. Because if it comes from the directorate, by the time it percolates down, it is very less left, or it doesn't reach for years together. We were hearing that how much money was given for the nursing, but it never reached to nursing because it had to go through so much of channels. So I think it is important and high time that we think of investing in nursing by proper budgeting and who should be authority to handle that budget. Now,
Yes.
I mean, people have known the importance of nursing and nurses. Not we don't need to beat the drum because unfortunately COVID had happened, but it has led to the world to know that what is the contribution of nurses and nursing. So nobody should withdraw the hands in investing in nursing so that we are able to perform better. Well, we need to strengthen our nursing fields, as I mentioned, in all the areas to see the better care for patients tomorrow. We need to think about, giving the good salaries, competitive salaries, not only good, but competitive salaries. We also need to see that adequate nurse-patient ratio should be there. Leadership policies have to be there. Inclusive leadership is required of nursing professionals. Visibility in policy making for nursing professionals. Clinical nursing education needs to be enhanced with, of course, designation and definitely remuneration, which is lacking. Now, with these few words, I'm sure you will be listening to the chief guest and to the guest of honors effectively. And I'm going to miss, but I may come and switch on in between to hear what is happening because I don't want to miss everything. Thank you so much and have a very nice and fruitful deliberations. Thanks a lot.
The best time are always found when friends and family gather around. I would like to thank Bimla Kupurman as she has to unavoidable situation due to political reasons. She has to leave early. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for a just prestigious message and thank you for your presence in this virtual seminar. Next, we will turn towards our today's Dr. Swikhanna Narulal ma'am. Madam has received doctoral degree from internationally renowned Columbia University in New York after completing initial GNM in Delhi and PBBSc in PGI Chandigarh. Have 45 plus years of professional experience in variety of settings such as teaching, clinical, administration, research and management in 5 different countries: India, Canada, USA, Italy and Holland. Life member of many national and international societies. Had been chapter president of a Sigma Theta Tau International Nursing Honor Society and TNI Overseas Branch, USA and Canada. Represented TNI as national representative at the United Nations. Published extensively in refereed journals and authored one book on perspective of history in India and Indian leaders from 1947 to 2024. Third editing in the press for printing. Founder and seed giver, patron of CNRS, NHS, NSS, and also a print NTI. Awarded and facilitated numerous times, including recently in Surat, Rajkot, Harda, Delhi by the various NSS chapters and societies. Actively involved in enhancing the mission of NSS, which is a care of caregiver nurses. So I would like to welcome ma'am and request for a message by ma'am.
Thank you, Swatiji, for your glowing introduction. Just put the next slide for me, please. And respected dignitaries, organizing team, Lily Chapter President, National President, and a lovely audience. Greetings from New York. Namaskar. It is indeed a need of the hour. The theme of investing in nursing now is a significant topic. It is indeed around for a long time from 2022, but we are continuing this theme so we can balance our budgets to invest not in one corner only in education, but in all areas, like in clinical research, administration, and management. So if there is no balance and we put all the eggs in one basket, there can be a disaster also. So fulcrum can be tilted. So we have to balance it, and that's a need that we have to know where to have the balanced budget. So today we will be learning a lot from the keynote speaker and from our lovely 2 students whose mentor, Dr. Alka Tajneji, who is a Secretary General, also is sick and not available, feeling very weak. She tried, but she said she cannot talk. But Binu sir will be filling in for her. But we are very glad to have 2 students presenting in pros and cons of investing in nursing now. So best wishes And God's blessings, I will be talking to you later also at the induction time. We have a lot of students to induct in our society. That's what we had been doing it. So for this moment, temporarily, bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're
As a
welcome.
nurse, our whole role in patient care is expanded, and we have to apply our skills to perform same like in research, nursing education, administration. Now it's time to get up and perform our discussions, connecting with one another and take opportunities as a challenge. Inspired by you, all event enriching worthwhile. Next, I would like to introduce our president of NSS, like Professor Pinu Joy sir, is a gold medalist and currently working as principal in Rajkot. He has 16-year plus experience professional, is actively involved in enhancing our NSS mission. He was conducted many national and international workshops, has been key proponent in our successful its recent international conference in collaboration with Vibrant College of Nursing in Surat. He has published many research articles in refereed journals and has authored a textbook of pediatric nursing. He is lifetime member in many prestigious professional societies on editorial board or referred nursing journals. He is the pillar of our NSS society, and I would like to invite Vinu sir to give his valuable message to on you, sir. So sir is about to join. Hello, Vinu sir.
Yeah, respected dignitaries, Dr. Suresh Narulakhanna ma'am, Dr. Vimla Kapoor ma'am, Dr. Neeraj Sood ma'am, and all dear extreme dignitaries. It's really a great when we see all legends together. It's really great. So I'm very happy and delighted to attend the webinar under the Lily chapter of Nursing Scholar Society. Yes, invest in nursing now. Yes, truly, of course, it is right. From the birthhood to the tomb of our life cycle, we are nursed and nurtured by someone. And yes, nurses are this beautiful. I am very thankful to the extreme dignitaries who have always supported and guided us in various activities of the Nursing Scholar Society. Looking really forward to hear from the young budding speakers, and it will be and great wishes to all the blessed day. Good wishes. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. We have not failed. We just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So I would like to welcome today's president of Lily chapter, Bihar State, Mr. Sandeep Kadwasra, who has an impressive background in an Army Medical Corps since 2003. He has completed his general nursing and midwifery GNM through Army Institute, holds a master degree in chemistry from Bikaner University. He accumulated 21 years of experience and not only in nursing but also in soldier field operations. Served in various defense hospitals across the country, holding different positions such as ward master, dispensary in charge, administrative in charge, and of nursing staff. He is well trained in disaster management and actively participating in flood relief programs, landslide response, and earthquake relief efforts. He is engaged in various operations near the international borders of Pakistan and China. Moreover, he is familiar with extreme weather conditions ranging from -30 Celsius to 48 degrees Celsius, especially in high altitude area. He received numerous prizes and recommendations from the journal, and he is skilled athlete who participated at the national level in 21-kilometer walking event, securing second place. Attended conferences and the seminars from both nationally and internationally. I would like to welcome Mr. Sandeep Kadwasra sir for his message to the.
Thank you, Dr. Swati ma'am, for reading nice PPT. Warm greeting to all. I am honored to be part of this esteemed society that supports caregiver. Thanks to Chief Patron Dr. Suresh Narulakhanna ma'am, and National President Dr. Binu Joshar. We have an excellent platform for nurses and nursing professionals. Today's theme, Invest in Nursing in collaboration with Nursing Scholar Society, emphasize strengthening healthcare system and improving patients' outcomes. Let's invest in nurses today for better tomorrow. This platform allows us to work with nursing liaison worldwide along promote professional nursing activities. Thank you all. Now I invite introduction of Chief Guest Dr. Nirja Sood ma'am. Ma'am, her PhD Public Health with specialization in Health System Management, Master in Public Health, Master in Nursing Community Health, BSc Honors in Nursing. Postgraduate Diploma in Bioethics, Postgraduate Diploma in Distance Education, MA in Public Administration, Femur Floors. Professional experience, ma'am, 39 years, clinical area hospital experience 1 year, public health field 7 years, administration, training, planning, implementation, and evaluation of National Health Program 12 years. Teaching at the School of Health Science, Indira Gandhi National Open University 15 years, designing and implementing nursing program through open distance learning. Discipline coordinator and program and course coordination for various courses. Contribution and achievement. First registrar of Delhi Nursing Council and consultant to the Delhi government on nursing issue. Team member for launching the nursing registration information management system in Delhi. Next slide, please. Involved in inspection of private hospital and nursing home in Delhi,
Yes.
contribute to various projects by Government of India. Member of committee and board related to nursing education and research. PhD supervisor, evaluator, examiner at the Indira Gandhi National Open University. Reviewer for the TNI journal and other national and international journal. Honor with the National Nursing Scholar Society Lifetime Achievement Award 2021.
Yes.
Received the Best Nurses Award from Nursing Scholar Society in 2022.
Yes.
Recognized as the best member of Delhi chapter in 2022. Awarded the Best Reviewer Award by Taxila American Journal 2024 to 2019. Served as a president of the Delhi chapter of Nursing Scholar Society. Chairperson of the Research Committee at CNRS. Active member of various professional associations. Madam, dedication to nursing education, research, administration is commendable. I invite to ma'am for message.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sandeep, for such a elaborative introduction. And I really thanks Professor Sukhanna and the Bihar chapter for inviting me on your this occasion to speak with our young nurses and the executives of the Bihar chapter. First of
Yes.
all, I would like to congratulate the Bihar chapter, the
Yes.
present EC members, office bearers, and the previous one also who have actually worked maybe due to their certain reasons. They were not able to be a part of this due to change of their positions and other things, but they have also contributed to establish the chapter in the beginning, and they also worked very hard to bring up the members in the chapter. And I really congratulate the headquarters to continuing doing various activities for our nurses. You can put down the, I don't need this. I will just speak out. Okay. You can even stop sharing this. I will speak out otherwise.
Okay.
The
Yes.
theme actually,
Okay.
because so many people have already spoken about the theme, so I will speak out certain things, what is there in my mind about nursing. because yes, we have to invest in nursing. Over the time, if you see after the COVID, nursing demand all over the world is increasing. And if you see, we are losing some of our best nurses from our country. They are going abroad due to various reasons, which I think Professor Vimla Kapoor also highlighted. Please stop sharing the screen. It will be much better.
Okay, ma'am.
I would like to say investing in nursing, government, yes, government has an important role, but I would say first we have an important role to see that we get investment in nursing through government, not only at the center level, but also at the various state levels. That's why, if you remember, since the NRHN came, and even the high power committee has recommended to have a directorate of nursing at all the state level, which is very important. And till date, we are not able to have the directorate of nursing in all the states. So I think our people, our professionals who are sitting at Ministry of Health and Family Welfare at the center level, they have to see that directorate is established in every state and nurses are given the power. Please stop sharing the screen. Again and again, I am telling you to stop.
Swati madam,
Yes,
good
ma'am. Yes,
morning.
ma'am.
Please
Yes,
stop
ma'am.
sharing.
You can remove because again this slide is coming.
Swati madam,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
just to stop share, you click it.
So
Okay, sir. Okay.
I think
Icon madam, Swati ma'am.
nursing
Yes.
cell has an important role to play because they are sitting in the central ministry, and that is the reason why the nursing cell is established in the directorate,
Right.
so that they can plan, they can bring in the policies, and they can monitor why the nursing is not progressing in our country. We cannot say every time government is not doing. It is our role also to see what we want and how we want. We have to express our needs. So that is one of the very important thing is we have to strengthen our directorate at the central level, directorate at the state level. Once our directorates are strengthened, I think the second thing is to give the training to all the nurses regarding management, leadership, financial skills, IT skills. Technology is very important. AI has its own issues. If you read the reports, there are still many question marks in the AI, but there are other technologies which can be used over the time. So what about the financial skills of the nurses? Very few nurses know how to make a budget, how to make a plan. So it is the responsibility of our professionals to see. It is the responsibility of the nursing superintendent in the hospital, district public health nurse in the district level, principal in the College of Nursing to organize continuing nursing education. That is the important function of our own nurses. They have to come forward. I remember in one of the hospitals, the medical superintendent has told me there is a fund for CNE and books for the nurses. But there is no one to recommend these books in his hospital because the nurses themselves were not knowing which books to have for their library. So they called me and I helped them to get the books and other things. So we have to see how we strengthen our nurses. So if you have a state directorate, even the nursing superintendent, she also has to update her knowledge and skills to see what are the latest things going on in the health sector, in the nursing sector, so that she can improve the hospital services, public health services, and the services in the education center. So second is your CNE issue. I think if medical people can have a medical education unit in each medical college, why not the nurses can have a nursing education unit in all the colleges? That is very important. We have to see what we want. Same way in the hospitals. Most of the hospitals have training for doctors. Then why not for nurses? Somewhere our nursing superintendent and CNOs has to think about it. Then again, the pay scale and the facilities in the private sector. There was a High Court order which is never being implemented. So we have to come together and see that is implemented in our country. Government has taken out, government is giving us that opportunity. But yes, there is a struggle because doctors do not want in their private sector to implement that order. But we have to see in every state how it can be implemented. That is very important. Then when our National Nursing and Midwifery Commission will come, I think they have a great role in education sector also. They have to see how our nurses use of technology, distance education, online learning, they can be provided with CNE programs and other advanced programs. Nowadays with technology, I think all over the world, people are able to reach out to their professionals. Then why not nursing? I remember just recently I was collecting data for some of the principals regarding our own university to have one of the program. Every principal is writing only face-to-face classes. Why face-to-face classes now? Technology, why we are not using? There are ways to use the technology effectively. There are ways to keep the attendance of the participants very nicely. There are ways to do the formative assessment online. Why we are not able to change our mind? If we change our mind, there are lots of opportunities. And there are so many free courses even. Why our nurses are not doing that? Our councils have to open up. Our commission has to make a policy that nurses can do these courses. And our councils have to give the credit for that. Opportunities are there, but how we avail those opportunities, that we have to see. Yes, the practicals, the skill has to be face to face. I agree that that has to be really very monitored, and that we have to have guidelines for skill training. If you have a CNE cell, the CNE cell can make guidelines. Same way in the Delhi government, I made a model for skill training. For that time I observed everyone is doing skill in their own way. Then we have came out with a standardized model how to conduct a training of skill training for the nurses. You should have the manuals, practice manuals. There is a long time pending practice manual for nursing. If you go in foreign countries, they have their practice manual. Why? Only few private institutions are coming up now with SOPs and the practice manuals. I think we can also come out in the government sector. No one refuses in the government sector that you cannot do these things, but someone has to take the initiative. Who will do these things? So it is your nursing superintendent, DNS, ANS, they have to come forward and do all these things. So if you see the present data, during the budget, they told presently there are 10 doctors and 17 nurses and midwives per 1,000 people in the India. And in the middle income countries like in China, Brazil, there are 17 doctors and 40 nurses and midwives. And high income countries like US, Australia, there are 39 doctors and 120 nurses and midwives per 10,000 people. So you can see where we are standing. In developed countries, 120, and we are only 17. Not even reach the mid-income China and the Brazil, 40 nurses per people. So, and we have to see that there was a time when they were saying we will have only one category of nurses, that is graduate nurses, BSc. So it is a high time. We have to go with the world, where the world is going. If we are isolating ourselves from the world, we are losing our good nurses because they are leaving the country. Even I heard recently, people are leaving AIIMS also and going abroad. So you can see where we are standing. Today we have 17 nurses. Maybe over the time we will have less than 17 even. So invest in nursing, skills, job, leadership, training. It is the responsibility of nurses. We have to advocate the government, we have to do advocacy with our ministries, we have to do advocacy with the bureaucracy, then only we can move forward. But nurses has to take up this responsibility. I think with these few words, I congratulate again the Bihar chapter for their success in the future, and they will do something good for their state so that Bihar chapter can shine over the time. Thank you so much.
Really nice, very nice. Great.
Thank you, ma'am.
If you want to Thank you, ma'am. If you want to achieve greatness, believe in yourself, all that you are in. Your work is going to fill a large amount part of your life, and the way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe in a great work. Now I would like to welcome our Professor Dr. Anup Goba Mamji is currently working as a principal cum professor at Amity College of Nursing, Gurugram, Haryana State. Madam has more than 19 years of professional experience and she is awarded with Chancellor's Gold Medal Award for the PhD thesis by National Institute of Medical Science University. She is awarded with the Research Excellence Award in 2021, Best Professor Award in University in 2021, Bharat Excellence Award by Voluntary Organization India in 2022, Global Personalities of Asia Award in 2022, awarded with the Patron Honors Award on Nurses Day 2023 by Nursing Scholars Society, Best Teacher Award by Nurses Teacher Association of India in 2023 on Teachers. She is certified trainer in the NACO GFATM project, has regularly conducted HIV/AIDS training programs and the healthcare professionals, trainers in hepatitis update program and trained in simulation-based training from National Simulation Skill Lab. She has published a book under Lambert Publication UK, has designed and implemented various training programs of community health workers, including INM, ASHA, public health workers, apart from extensively conducting research in field of public health. She has published a book of BSc nursing students titled Nursing Management and Leadership. She has organized and participated in many workshops, conferences, and seminars. She is a lifetime member of many organizations, has published many research in studies and also in the editorial board of many refereed journals. So I would like to call Anugoba ma'am to give her message to our today's session.
A very good morning to all the dignitaries, respected Khanna ma'am, respected Nirja Sood ma'am and Bimla Kapoor ma'am. I'm so sorry I'm not able to on my video because of some research project. I'm in actually right now I'm in some village near to Haryana, Ballabgarh. So here we are having some connectivity issues. So that's why I'm not able to on my video. Khanna ma'am, I'm so sorry for that.
No problem.
Uh,
Continue if you can, audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Many congratulations to Bihar chapter and all the office bearers and everyone who are putting their efforts to achieve the goals of Nursing Scholar Society. Yes, the topic which they have selected today, that is invest in nursing, it's really very important. Why I am saying it is important? From last 2 days, I am in this village and I'm working on some project in primary health center. And you can't imagine, here we have only one AM and ANM who is supporting in the project. So when I ask her, like, only one ANM is posted here, why? Like, you should have PHN here, you should have other nursing officials also who can support you in this primary health center. Then she said, like, no one is interested to work here in public sector here in village. So I think there is need to focus on that also, because nurses, we play a very important role in primary care and preventive health services, which can reduce the burden on secondary and tertiary healthcare facilities. So I think there is need to invest on community based nursing also. And Nirja ma'am, very well said by you also, like, there is need to focus on continuing nursing education programs. We basically, ma'am, we are having funds related to CNE, but the officials who are basically sitting on the administrative chairs, they have to focus on that. So there is need to focus on continuous training programs for the nursing professionals. And ma'am, like, every time we are focuses on, every time we are putting, where we are putting efforts on quality care. But how quality care comes? It only comes when we are providing when we are able to provide a well training to the nurses, to the nursing staff who are actually working for the patient, who are actually working in the wards. So there is need to focus on that also. Ma'am, the most important thing which I have observed is there is medical errors. So if we want to reduce the medical errors, so there is need to focus on the training part also, and there is need to focus on the pay. Obviously, when we are able to provide training to the nurses, when we are focuses on the continuous education, when we are focusing on the quality of care, so that means automatically we are able to improve the patient outcomes also. So there is need to maintain the continuity of care also. So it is very important that we have to focus on this. We have to invest in nursing, because nurses, I can say that nurses, we are the backbone of healthcare delivery system. So there is need to focus on that. There is need to put efforts on that. So ma'am, nursing, according to me, I think investing in nursing is not just about we are going to increase the number of nursing in India. I think there is need to focus on enhancing the quality education, working condition of nurses also, so that we can we can support the healthcare delivery system, we can improve the healthcare delivery system, and we can focus on quality care actually, which is required in this clinical setup. So this is all about from my side. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity, ma'am. Thank you so much. And all the best to Bihar chapter, and many congratulations to Sandeep sir.
Sure.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Thank-
for your valuable words. Now I would like to introduce our guest of honor today, is Dr. Alka Tajni ji. She is currently working in the Vibrant College of Nursing, Surat, Gujarat. Has a rich experience of teaching of 22 years and is Secretary General of Nursing Scholar Society. She is also an editorial board member of various national and international journals, lifetime member of a PNNFFI and many more prestigious nursing societies. She is registered as an external examiner in the Gujarat Nursing Council and registered as a university inspector for various nursing institutions, published by many researchers and the National International Journal of Nursing, and awarded by the Best Nursing Staff in all Best Teacher Awards by academic research foundations, and completed various certificate courses of nursing and published books on the anatomy, physiology, BSc nursing, and currently working on pediatric nursing book. Organized the various state and the national conferences. Now I would like to welcome Dr. Alka Tajni ma'am for a message.
Dr. Binu sir will
Yes, good. Thank
represent her. She's sick.
Yes, madam is down with fever. I will read the message given by ma'am. A warm greetings to all the respected nursing germs. Today I want to talk about the power of investment, not just financial investment, but investment in ourselves, our practice, and who make a difference in their lives every day. But we cannot do it alone. We need to invest in ourselves, in our education, and in our skills. We need to stay up to date with the latest research, technologies, and best practices. We need to invest in our practice, in our workflows, and in our teams. We need to work collaboratively to support each other and to lift each other up. And most importantly, we need to invest in our patients. We need to listen to their stories, to understand their needs, and to provide hospitalized care that makes a difference. By investing in nursing, we can transform healthcare. We can improve patient outcomes, reduce costs, and enhance the overall quality of care. So let us make a commitment today to invest in nursing now. Let us invest ourselves in our practice and our patients. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can change the world. It's a great team. We have all the support of our great leaders. We can. Thank you.
Success is not the key, and happiness, but happiness is the key to success. Now it's time to our special guest of today, that is Professor Dr. Asha Qureshi ma'am. She is well-known nursing leader, seasoned publisher, and expert researcher. Madam has associated with Galgotia University since 2014 to 2021 and rendering a 45 years of experience in the AIIMS. And she has a credit professional experience over 50 years, completed her PhD in public health. She is also an MBA from the Modern Institute of Management, Newport University. She joined AIMD in the year 1972 and retired after superannuation in the year 2014 October. Worked at various capacities as PHN with the 2 project and clinical nurse, educator, administrator, research at AIIMS. Her area of interest includes community health nursing, nursing education, nursing administration, and she has to her credit over 30 research publications in national and international journals. She is awarded has been with the Mahila Shiromani National Award from President of India 1995 for Best Community and Patient Care Services. Rajiv Gandhi Excellence Award also NRI Society of India in the Delhi from Health Ministry for Best Community Voluntary Services. Now, I would like to welcome today's special guest to give her message to the.
I think she was traveling
Okay,
and
ma'am.
going from one state to the other. So maybe if she's not there, I won't be surprised. Just call one more time and then we will proceed.
Asha Qureshi, ma'am.
Madam, we can proceed, I think.
Okay, I will just say one sentence on her behalf. As she is SNT, our president, national president, and she always requests all the working people who are in the education, who are in clinical, to please increase our student membership and involve them in as many activities as you can. With that, I will just say, proceed.
So knowledge, thank you, ma'am. Knowledge is the eye of desire and can become the pilot of the soul. Thank you, Dr. Asha Qureshi, ma'am, message. And now we will start with our today's session, that is prestigious event, that is Nursing Lily Chapters, Bihar State, all members, Mr. Sandeep Kadwasar as a chapter president, Mrs. Sangeeta Singh, Vice President, and me myself Swati Patanwal as a secretary, Mrs. Kuntala Saha ma'am as a treasurer, and Professor Dr. Dinesh Rai as a Chair Bylaws Committee, Ms. Ranjana Tupet, Chair Election and Membership Committee, Professor Dr. Pawan Ojha, Chair Peer Review Committee, Dr. Hansmukh Jain, Chair Research Committee, Mrs. Ruma Chaudhary Bhattacharya ma'am, Chair Cultural and Edited Committee, Mrs. Annie Varghese as a Chair NSS Special Events, Ms. Prachi Sahni as a Mass Media Coordinator, and Professor Dr. Neeraj Sood ma'am as a Chapter Advisor. So first, I would like to introduce our executive
Sure.
of our Lili chapter of Bihar State. I will request Peyton ma'am to give.
I can read it.
Yes.
So, Sangeeta ji, if you are there, welcome. Madam has Master of Science in Pediatric Nursing from Vinayak Mission's Annapurna College of Nursing in Salem, Tamil Nadu, India. Madam has 22 years of professional experience in a variety of settings such as teaching, practice, research, administration, and management. Madam is working as an assistant professor at IGIMS College of Nursing in Patna. She is a life member of several esteemed organizations like TNAI, NSS, NTAI, or Indian Psychiatric Association Research in India Foundation, AHA, in New Delhi. Madam has participated, presented, and organized many workshops and conferences in addition to her research paper assessing knowledge regarding breast self-examination among medical students, IGIMS Patna, Bihar, which was published in International Journal. Next. Before we go on to you, is Sangeeta ji there?
No, madam.
Yes. Yes? No, I just want to say that she graciously has accepted the old position. She was in as a secretary before and now vice president, and she will continue from the old executive members. Swati ji, what can I say? Madam is currently working as professor in Rajkiya Medical College in Jalan. She has 13 years of professional experience in a variety of settings. She has published her research articles in national and international refereed journals and has authored a book of forensic nursing and manual procedure of midwifery book. She has presented in many conferences at local, state, and national level. Also, she has reviewed many nursing textbooks. Her research study, practice, policies, and rates of pediatric immunization in MP focused on its effectiveness, focusing on critical assessment. She is also a practical examiner as well as a paper setter, and now today she is also our master of ceremony. Always graciously, this is her third time, and we are very lucky to have her. Kuntala Sahaji, she has completed graduation in 1984 from Sambalpur University in Odisha. Completed GNM in 89 from Nurses Training Institute, IGH, currently working at IGH as Deputy Nursing Superintendent. During the service period, she has worked in ICU for 14 years and now in charge of the medicine department. In addition, her involuntary work to our NSS from the day of NSS inception, she is our pillar and right hand to make the brochures, to prepare the certificates, to prepare the membership cards. You say it, you name it, and she is doing it. God bless her, and we are very thankful to her. Next is our chairperson of various committees. Cultural and Education, Mrs. Ruma Chaudhary Bhattacharya. She has 11 plus years of professional experience in a variety of settings after obtaining her MSc nursing degree, specializing in medical surgical nursing and a subspecialization in cardiothoracic and vascular surgery, CTVS. She is life member of TNI, Ministry of Health, UAE, AFOCN, SOCN, and NSS. She has extensively published articles and quasi-experimental study in refereed journals. She has participated and organized many workshops and conferences. She is appointed as our chairperson of Cultural Education Committee in Lily Chapter number 2 of Bihar State. And in addition, she is the one who prepared this PPT. I might have given her a little hard time, even with AL or AI or whatever was the spelling or not in sequence, but graciously she did a wonderful, wonderful job of today's sequencing the PPT. Rumaji, would you like to say something?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone. Because as I came to this group, I was passive members of this group since 2021. But when I was become the active member, I find it very rich with everything. Rich with we can meet all the legend of the nursing community. So I find it very interesting platform where I can spend my time, I can talk, I can write something, and I find this is a good platform. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, you're very welcome, and we are very, very glad to have you. Election membership, Mrs. Ranjana Tupe. Ms. Ranjana Tupe has her GNM and had been in clinical services for more than a decade. I came to know through Facebook, yet it seems as if I knew her for ages. Her daily struggle, her honesty in sharing, her adaptation in improving the quality of care to her clients, her leadership role in establishing COVID-19 unit from scratch, and the developments and awards towards first admission, and her role as a charge nurse. Her dedication is par excellence, as observed and felt from her communication that sometimes was very hard to care for 8 patients alone, especially administering medicines. She took challenge to establish COVID-19 unit from scratch and started working in that unit, having 8 patients to herself alone. Kudos to you. And also, just to add that she was given award for being the best COVID nurse in front line. So congratulations to Ranjana ji. Is she there to say hello or? Okay, I will continue. Chairperson of Research Committee, Dr. Hansmukh Jain, co-chairperson of Culture and Education Committee at national level also. Sir is currently working as a professor and has worked as principal and nursing superintendent in AIMS, Patna, under Ministry of Health and Welfare, Government of India. Sir has total of 17 years of nursing professional experience as a teacher, clinician, researcher, and administrator. Sir is involved since 2011 in GHPIE USAID project for strengthening midwifery education in Bihar. Wonderful, congratulations. He is on many boards of editors of national and international journals. Is Sir there, Hansmukh? Okay, continuing. Chairperson of Research, Professor Dr. Dinesh Rayaji of our executive committee. He is one of our member, very precious member. Wherever I needed the help, he will be very ready to join us and will say, okay, madam, I will do it. Never said no. Sometimes I was scared, even asking him, but he will say, yes, I will help. Sir is working as an associate professor at Swami Vivekanand College of Nursing, Shahdol, MP, PhD from Nalvanchal University, Indore in 2023. MSc in Medical Surgical Nursing, Cardiovascular and Thoracic Nursing from Jabalpur, MP. BSc Nursing from Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya, Indore, 2014. Teaching experience 8 years, professional affiliations, NTAI and NSS member, Presidential Circle member. Active participation in international and national conferences, seminars, and workshops. Published a project in a scientific newspaper. Organized awareness programs and competitions within the college. His dedication and active involvement make him a valuable asset to the nursing community. Is Dinesh there? Okay, next is our peer review chairperson, Professor Dr. Pawan Oja, former director, Sanskar Medical Education, Jalore, WHO External Monitor in Pulse Polio Program Mission, Indra Dhanush, IMI, and Mr. Campaign, moderator at COVID-19 webinar 2020 NTAI, district master trainer of quality of ANC, ANM, and SSSK. TOT training for TOTS for training, pre-service education 6 weeks SNC quota. And Dakesh training at MOHFW and GOI New Delhi, Government of India. Attended seminar webinar at international level, at state level, and currently working as nursing tutor GNM, TC Government Hospital, Jalore, Rajasthan. Welcome as an executive, another our national executive who will move very freely and easily to be in the shoes of other executives who are not available at that time. Special events chairperson, Mrs. Annie Varghese. Mrs. Annie Varghese is currently working as nursing superintendent in Ahmedabad. She completed her BSc Nursing Hospital Management from IIPH Gandhinagar. She was given an outstanding award from Epic Hospital in Ahmedabad. She is our executive member in Lilly chapter number 2 of Bihar State as a chairperson of special events committee. Welcome. Annie ji, are you there? I think morning is very difficult. I understand from church point of view, and I encourage them to go because that is the first for our spiritual uplifting. So she may be in the church, and so she may be praying for us too. Introduction of Lilly Chapter's executive, continued mass media coordinator, Mrs. Prachi Saini Girdhar. She did her bachelor's of nursing from AIIMS, New Delhi from 12 to 16, worked in AIIMS, RPC, OT 16 to 18, and Masters of Nursing from Nightingale Institute of Nursing, Noida from 18 to 20. Worked as nursing officer and DSSB from 20 till now. And recently she has moved to Canada, and I may be seeing her to present her our badge pin on this August 18th when I see Qureshiji's and our another member who is Stuti McCowan, who is a secretary of Petunia, I think, chapter of Quincy Jones. Next, with Bipin sir. Now, who is presenting this welcome to glimpses? Back to Swati ji.
Yes, madam.
Should be continuing someone today.
Yes.
Say something
Yeah.
or
Thank you.
Okay.
Swati ma'am has a busy schedule. She's has an exam duty. So I will continue the rest part.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The Bihar is a cultural symbol. Bihar is both tree under which the Lord Buddha attained the enlightenment. Yes, of course, Nalanda University, and recently it was refurbished also.
We should be clapping for all those who have left.
Thank you, you all
Yeah.
great members, all the executive members who have come together to the new chapter. Yes, this dance is beautifully depicts the cultural significance of Chhath Puja, a festival dedicated to the sun god and river goddess. Dancers wear colorful costumes and accessories, moving to the rhythm of traditional music. This is a cultural Chhath Puja in India.
Wonderful. Alright. Got it. Try to put on the Zoom speakers, please.
जन्म ली सीता मैया ओ जन्म ली सीता मैया वाल्मीकि जस वेद रचैया कर्ण महान यही धरती के जाने सब संसार ऐसन अपन हा बिहार ऐसन अपन हा बिहार ऐसन अपन हा बिहार ऐसन अपन हा बिहार चित्रगुप्त चाणक्य पुत्र के ही माटी अति पावन हर महावीर आराज कमल के हाथ सजल ही सावन हाथ सजल ही सावन
इधर ही है ना लिखा नहीं है किधर
पे हवा लेके कन्हवा पे हवा लेके चल ले की सनवा की
हाँ मैं एग्जिट केवळ तिथे लागते का एकदा त्यांचं आणि आता किती वाजता राहू दे पकड ठेवी
अतिथि यहाँ भगवान कहले काय के पूजल जाला हो छठ मैया के महिमा भारी सूरज के अर्घ दियाला हो सूरज के अर्घ दियाला हो सूरज के अर्घ दियाला हो
बहंगी लचकत जा बहंगी लचकत जा कोई ना जी को दिया बहंगी घाटे पहुँच जाए बहंगी घाटे पहुँच जाए काश ही बस के बहंगिया बहंगी लचकत जा
Very nice, sir. Can we proceed? Before you say the oath, let me read the names of those who are our new members, please. Ready? Ready, sir? Can I read?
Yes, madam.
Okay. From last time, we had like 44 new members who were inducted. And this month, we have a little less number, but very significant. There is a more increase in President Circle number, Manjari, Nandwani, Arvind Kumar, Rajya Guru, Alpesh Nanda, Umarani, and Dr. Simranjeet Kaur. Student, only one, Amber Jaiswal. We have our life members, regular members, Arvind Prashar, Niranjani K, Anjali Bhardwaj, Mahesh Gadgag, Dharmendra Verma, and Binny Paul, Birendra Keshwa, Manisha Gupta, Dr. Prachi Avasthi, Kushumlata Pal, Raj Vishnoi, Pankaj Solanki, Sunil Kumar, Neha A. Please say I do at the end after our national founding president will read the oath. Sir, on to you.
Yes, I, Binujo, solemnly pledge my allegiance to the society that I will be abiding the rules and regulations of this honorable society. I will discharge my duties and bear the responsibilities as an office bearer. I will carry on my responsibilities as a life member. I will be responsible member and not give any statements to the media or in any groups which will reflect negatively on the society. I will function as a part of the society and not solo promote my agenda or business. I pledge in front of Almighty and this general body to uphold the nursing professional standards and project the honorable image of my profession. I request all members to say I do.
I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. Now we can play
Congratulations to all the new inductees.
keynote speakers video if it is
Yes.
there, and I will read it. Swati ji is not there. I can read her profile. Should I read profile, sir?
Madam, I will read, madam, no problem.
Okay.
We're very lucky to have our keynote speaker, Professor Deepali Umale, madam. Her awards are she got a Best Teacher Award by Nurses of India in the year 2022. Nursing Teachers Talent Contest Knowledge Actress Award 2022. She is a COVID Warrior Awardee. She has got President Honor Awardee for Frontline Nurses in the year 2024. The winner of several SNA, TNA, Mumbai City, and State TNA Awards on the Sport Painting Elocution Slogan Competition. Best Scientific Paper Presentation Award at the national level. She is a renowned resource person, organizer for national and international conference, co-guide for PhD in Sri JJTU University. She is a lifetime member of TNA, presented various papers at national and international conferences. Evaluator of different poster competition, quiz, scientific paper presentation, medical article, writer for many newspapers. So I invite Dr. Deepali Umale to please address the audience.
She's traveling.
Okay.
And her video, otherwise I can read.
The message is not there, ma'am, but she was traveling. That's what she told me also.
Yes, she's not there, but you have the video with you,
Hello,
sir.
good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Actually, I'm in traveling and there are so many disturbances. So I already have seen my recorded video. So please, can you play that?
Recorded video. Let me try.
There is a video with you, sir.
Can you resend, ma'am, and let me try?
Okay, sir. I will send you again.
Ajay, madam, you have sent it.
Yeah. It's coming to you now.
Mhm.
In WhatsApp, I just sent you.
Namaskar. Good morning, good evening. Thank you, ma'am, for this wonderful introduction. I'm Dr. Deepali Narendra Umari, Secretary of SEACHA,
Can
for
you see her face?
personal and style arts. Those who are present virtually for this wonderful webinar organized by Lily Chapter 2, Bihar. So, good morning, Madam, Professor, respected Professor Emeritus Dr. Namula Khanna ma'am, who is the founder and president, patron of NSS. President, National NSS. Then today's distinguished chief guest and chapter advisor, Professor Dr. Nisha Sood madam. And then our guest of honor and resource person, Professor Dr. Alkam Tasimam, a lovely personality, and she's a Secretary General NSS. Then Professor Dr. Anu Nilva ma'am, she's the Chair Cultural and Education NSS National. Then Mr. Sandeep Karmasara, who is the President of Lily Chapter 2, Bihar State. Then all my respected distinguished dignitaries, leaders, nursing fraternity, and my co-speakers and dear students. It's my privilege and pleasure to be here as a keynote speaker. So thank you for providing this opportunity to me. So today we will see this theme, it is investing in nursing now. So it is very much crucial, and this is, we can say, the need of the hour to understand this glory of the nursing and how we can invest in nursing now. So, as we know, the nursing profession, so nursing is the most compassionate, most empathetic, noble profession with tender human touch and core of patient care. Nurses are key players in health promotion and disease prevention and the backbone of healthcare system worldwide. So nurses work on the front line and are often the unsung heroes in healthcare facilities and emergency responses. So really we're proud to be a nurse. So as we know, nurses are the backbone of any organization. So nurses playing a crucial role in delivering patient care. Then they are advocating for public health. They are promoting wellness initiatives. The key responsibilities are patient care, advocacy, and health education. Nurses are critical to deliver on the promise of leaving no one behind and the global efforts. The caring for each and every individual. Those who are sick, as we know, ICU. The International Council of Nurses is a federation of more than 130 national nursing associations around the world. There are what 28 million nurses working worldwide. So International Nurses Day is celebrated on 12 May each year and the theme is chosen by ICN. So the economic power of care, which creates healthy people and societies and drives healthy economies. So this is highlighted by the ICN on International Nurses Day for year 2024 under the theme Our Nurses, Our Future, the Economic Power of Care. One of the sub-themes is investing in nursing. So today we'll focus on investing in nursing now. Vice President Dr. Pamela Cipriano, she has mentioned that nurses have suffered tremendously throughout the pandemic. So this theme to be celebrated and cherished throughout the year to demonstrate the need to invest in nursing in order to build a resilient, highly qualified nursing workforce and to protect nurses' rights in order to transform the health system to meet the needs of individuals and communities now and also in future. So policymakers, healthcare administrators, and even the general public are often unaware or misinformed about the return on investment that adequate funding in nursing can provide, specifically in financially turbulent times, such as this, drawing from the lessons learned from the COVID-19 pandemic, the climate crisis, and financial instability. So we believe that the time is right to advocate for a shift in perspective and policy. So nurses and SDG, setting sustainable development goal. So the central role of nurses is caring for patients, preventing, promoting curative care. Nurses are provided to patients, but this leads to achieve sustainable development goals. So they make a central contribution to national and global targets related to a range of health priorities, including universal health coverage, mental health, and non-communicable diseases. So emergency preparedness and response, patient safety, and the delivery of an integrated people-centered care. More global health agenda can be realized without sustainable efforts to maximize the contribution of the nursing workforce and their roles within the interprofessional health teams. To do so requires policy interventions that enable them to have maximum impact and effectiveness by optimizing nursing over leadership. So, alongside accelerated investment in the education skills and jobs. So such investment will also contribute to the SDG targets, and nurses contribute to all health-related SDGs, also support and help to achieve. So like SDG 4 is for education, and SDG 5 for gender equality, and SDG 8 for economic growth. So, nurses' global population, if we see, over 80% of the world nurses are found in countries that account for half of the world's population. The global shortage of nurses is estimated to be 6.6 million. That was in 2016 and had decreased slightly to 5.9 million nurses in 2018. An estimated 5.3 million, that is 89% of the shortage is concentrated in low and lower middle class income countries. So where the growth in the number of nurses is barely keeping the pace, population growth and improving only marginally. The nurse to population density levels. So there is a wide variation in density of nursing personnel to population. So with the greatest gap in countries in the African, Southeast Asian, and Eastern Mediterranean regions, and some countries in Latin America. So despite the critical role nurses play in healthcare, there is a nursing shortage across the world that will affect the delivery of competent nursing care. So this density should be improved. So if we see globally, the density is less than 10 some places, and it is max to max up to 100 for 10,000 population in some places. So if we see in India, it is 10 to 19 nurses are available per 10,000 population. So this is not matching our targeted population. So what we have to do for investing in nursing? So investing in nursing is not just a financial decision. It is a commitment to the health and well-being of individuals, communities, and societies at large. If we invest in nursing, so the output will be the healthier community and a stronger nation, a healthier nation. So several key aspects emerge that underscore its importance of investing in nursing and potential impact on healthcare economic development and societal resilience. So, how to enhancing the healthcare delivery and public health? So, investing in nursing education and professional development is vital for maintaining a skilled workforce which is capable of meeting evolving healthcare needs. Advanced practice nurses, such as nurse practitioner and nurse anesthetics, are increasingly taking on expanded roles traditionally played or held by the physician, so thereby filling the critical gap in healthcare delivery, especially in unserved rural and urban areas. So, what are the key elements of investing in nursing? So, we'll see elements like nursing education, promoting workforce diversity and inclusion, then supporting nurse-led innovations, and investing in nursing leadership and advocacy. So, these are the key elements in investing in nursing. So, nursing education and professional development. So, strengthening nursing education and several trainings, time-to-time trainings for the nurses. The government and healthcare institutions should prioritize the investment in nursing education, training, and professional development for nurses. That leads to enhancement of workforce capacity, then competency and resilience. So next is promoting workforce diversity and inclusion. So efforts to diversify the nursing workforce, promote the gender equity, contribute to the economic empowerment, then social cohesion and cultural competence in healthcare delivery system. The next is supporting nurse-led innovations. So policymakers should incentivize the nurse-led research, that is innovation and entrepreneurship for the nurses. It will harness the full spectrum of nursing expertise and creativity in driving healthcare transformation and economic growth. So, investing in nursing leadership and advocacy. So, what are the key factors of that? So, empowering nurses as leaders, advocates, and change agents, amplifying their influence in shaping. Then, healthcare policies, nurses should be policymakers. Then, resource allocation, workforce planning should be done prior. Then, they are maximizing the economic impact of nursing in society. So empowering nurses as leaders in healthcare team and contribution to policy development and healthcare reforms. So what are the main measures we can adopt for investing in nursing? So first and most important is funding. So the countries affected by shortage will need to increase the funding to educate and employ at least 5.9 million additional nurses. Additional investment in nursing education in low and middle income countries. So further investments would be required to employ nurses upon graduation. In most countries, this can be achieved with domestic funds and actions. Review and management of national wage bills. And in some countries, lifting restrictions on the supply of nurses. Then development partners and international financing institutions can help by transferring human capital investment for education, employment, gender, health, and skill development into national health workforce strategies for advancing primary healthcare and achieving universal health coverage. Investment in the nursing workforce can also help drive progress in job creation, gender equity, and youth engagement. So, the nursing workforce, the countries should strengthen capacity for health workforce data collection, analysis, and its use. So accelerating the implementation of national health workforce accounts and using the data for health labor market analysis to guide the policy development and investment decisions. So collation of nursing data will require participation across government bodies as well as engagement of key stakeholders such as regulatory councils, nursing education institutes, health service providers, and professional associations. Then next is migration monitoring. This is the main factor we should focus on. So nurse mobility and migration must be effectively monitored and responsibly and ethically managed. So actions needed include reinforcement of the implementation of the WHO Global Code of Practice on the international recruitment of health personnel by countries, recruiters, and international stakeholders. So the partnership and collaboration with regulatory bodies, health workforce information system, and employers and government ministries and other stakeholders can improve the ability to monitor, govern, and regulate international nurse mobility. Then next is countries that are over-reliant or migrant nurses should aim towards greater self-sufficiency by investing more in domestic production of nurses. In the countries where those who are experiencing excessive losses of their nursing workflows throughout migration should consider migrating measures and retention packages, such as improving the salaries and pay equity, then working conditions, creating professional development opportunities, and allowing nurses to work to their full scope of education and training. So next is nursing education. So nurses education and training programs must graduate nurses who try to progress in primary healthcare and universal health coverage. So actions include investment in nursing faculty, available of clinical placement sites, and accessibility of the program offered to attract a diverse student body. So nursing should emerge a career choice grounded in science, technology, teamwork, and health equity. Then government chief nurses and leadership functions. Policy considerations should include enabling work environment for women. For example, through flexible and manageable working hours that accommodate the changing needs of nurses and women and gender transformative leadership, development opportunities for women in the nursing workforce. Us. So, nursing responds to global health challenges. So, nurses are the frontline workers and they're always ahead whenever there are problems, global pandemics are coming. So, recently we have witnessed COVID-19 pandemic. So, the response and lessons learned, preparedness for future health crises, and moreover, the COVID-19 pandemic has underscored the indispensable need of nurses in crisis response and disaster preparedness. So nurses have been at the forefront of the pandemic response, providing critical care to the patients, then conducting contact tracing efforts, administering the vaccines, and offering emotional support to individuals and families affected by the virus. So their resilience, adaptability, and commitment to patient-centered care have been a testament to the importance of investing in nurses. So we should clap and we should feel proud for our nurses. Those they have dedicated in this pandemic and saved our workforce, save our nation, save our patients, and ultimately help the globe to come out from this COVID-19 pandemic. So we're investing in nursing capacity and preparedness to withstand future health crises. Futuristic nursing. Nurses are indispensable architect of a healthier, more prosperous future. The economic power extends far beyond the conflict of healthcare, then permeating every facet of society. So by recognizing, valuing, and investing in the nursing profession, the policymakers and stakeholders can unlock the full potential of nurses as catalysts for economic prosperity and social equity and human flourishing in the coming centuries. So these are the references I have referred to prepare this PPT. And yes, together we can make the difference. So thank you very much for this patience evening and giving this opportunity to me to keep my thoughts in front of you. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you, madam.
To the last, those two students.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to introduce Mr. Dhruvi Patel. She's a first year BS MSc Nursing students of Vibrant Nursing. She Dhruvi Patel. Dhruvi, are you there, Dhruvi?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Good morning, Ji.
Yes, Dhruvi. Now you can speak. Yes, okay.
Sir, there is some changes. I'm going to discuss about the cons, and Siddharth will discuss about the pros.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
You will be sharing, Dhruvi?
No, sir.
So, good morning, sir. I am audible.
Yes, Siddharth, you are audible. Yes.
A warm good morning to all the dignitaries, respected Suresh Khanna madam, Dr. Bimla Kapoor madam, and Dr. Binu Joy sir. We are gathered here for a special event, theme Invest in Nursing Now. Myself, Siddharth Pandey from Vibrant Nursing College, Surat, Gujarat. I am discuss about the pros in investment in nursing. First point is there is career advancement. By investing in nursing means we are investing a CNE and in-service education in hospitals and in college, which improves the skills of the nurses, and it helps to improve the health of the patient by introducing the high fidelity mannequins and new technologies, which helps to practice the students nurse in the colleges, and then after they practice to the college, and then they are going to hospital side and do their practice to the patient sides. It improves the patient healthcare. It is the first point. And second point is to improve the patient care while we investing in nursing, which directly leads to the better patient outcomes due to the enhanced care delivery, patient monitoring, and adherence to the treatment plan. When we are investing in nursing, it directly leads to the improvement of patient health. Nurses, when introducing the new technologies and AI system in our hospitals management and various colleges, it directly improves directly related to patient care. Next point is public health impact. Nurses plays a crucial role in the public health initiatives such as vaccination campaigns, health education, disease prevention. Like nowadays, already previous madam has said that in various communities there is a lack of A&M workers. So it is our responsibility to increase the A&M workers, and with the help of a student nurse, we can make a campaign to all the communities areas, and which helps to improve the health of the community areas, and also in disease prevention. Like in COVID, during Corona time, the nurses are the front workers in the vaccinations, and helps to improve the health of the patient. That's also of the pros of the invest in nursing. Thank you, sir.
Siddharth, thank you. So next, I think Dhruvi will be speaking on the
Yes,
pros.
sir. Can I start, sir?
Okay. Yes, Dhruvi. Okay, welcome. Now you can speak. Okay.
Good morning, all dignitaries present over here. Myself, Dhruvi Patel from first year MSc Nursing student from Vibrant Nursing College. Now I'm going to discuss about the cons of the investing nursing now. There are many advantages of investing nursing, but here are some disadvantages or cons are present. The first one is the high cost education. When the nursing education is expensive, sometimes because of Siddharth sir is trying to speak about the high fidelity mannequins. The high fidelity mannequins are likely increase the cost, and not every institution can afford the high fidelity mannequins. So sometimes it increase the cost, and the institution management can must perform the good budget planning and proper planning for the mannequins or other. Second point is the nurses' physical and emotional demands with the machines and the new technologies. The nurse need to understand about the technologies, and whenever the machine is running, the nurse also stand with the new machines, and a teacher also need to training of newly machines. So the emotional and physical demands are increased in investing nursing. And third point is the continuing education. The continuing education is also required because of the new technologies. Not everyone understands quickly. Some of nurses or some of teachers get more time to learn about the technology. So it leads to the continuous education, and it's sometimes it's a time consuming and need to more budgeting and more planning for the investing nursing. And it's also considered the cost. The salaries of the staff nurses is very significant, and the financial planning and budgeting is also required. So these are the cons of the investing nursing now. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Alka Madam and Binujoy sir, for giving us to this opportunity to present the pros and cons of investing nursing. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam.
Thank you. You both did a wonderful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, can we clap for them?
Yes, sure.
For the inductees, all of us should clap for the inductees and the presenters and students first time. Anuji, are you there to give your response, or you're done? As a resource person. I think she left. Okay, coming to the end, near to the end, vote of thanks. It's always hard to say goodbye when we all want to enjoy each other's company to the longest possible time, but reality is different. We need to get back to our committee responsibilities. My sincere thanks to our chief guest, resource person, guests of honor, special guest, NSS president, organizing team, presenters, audience, and our lovely students. Last but not least, to our both masters of ceremony, we have done marvelous job to keep the program going smoothly. Additionally, thanks to dear Professor Dr. Muttu sir, just to showing up, and our chapter president Sandeep sir, who in short time just took a challenge to have this event today, which went so nicely, and to our host, founding president Binu sir, as usual, you're the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Formally, we are done. Anything you want to say now, or you are also traveling? Oh my.
I was also traveling. I'm outside of the church. I dropped them inside the church, and now I will go inside.
Okay, please go and ask excuse from our part.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, and all good day. Have a blessed Sunday. Thank you. I will end the
Thank
meeting now, ma'am. Good night, ma'am.
Yeah, it is good. Thank you. And
ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepali, ma'am, for a wonderful section.
And sorry,
yeah,
sir, your managed on behalf of me. Thank you for that.
they're nice. All are smiling faces. Nice.
Actually, I thought it was recording video only. Then I came to know the slide was also there. Sorry on my part that
yes, sir, PPT
I
and
was
video
not
both
knowing
things are
that. In
there.
morning only I got that slide. I
should-
thought that only it's a recording, so I was holding my mobile and
I was
keeping
waiting
near
for the
to this
slide,
laptop.
but thank God, finally.
Yeah, and no one told me, and I got confused. Then I seen the PPT. Then I was seeing that they're all both sides. You have prepared such a wonderful slides also. Very sorry, I did not play it.
No, no, sir, no, no, no. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. I will end the meeting now.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good day. Thank
Thank
you.
you, ma'am.
Good night,
Good
ma'am.
night. Good night.
Good night.
Ma'am, special thank to Roma ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Now we see her.
She's there only, madam.
No, she was there, but the full picture. You didn't see how beautiful she was looking. Put it again
there.
back. No, no.